So Mo, we finally know the Game of Thrones Season 7 start date, the 16th of July. Are you already excited?
One I guess has to be excited. However, I gotta say this is one of the most dreadful times during the year as well, uh, because now all of a sudden you'll see all these wannabe experts coming online spewing their essentially verbal garbage onto the internet about who's gonna die and what's gonna happen and how it's gonna happen and why they think it's going to happen. Now quite frankly, I don't know why they think anyone cares.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, it's like for Christ's sake, man. If I want to know what's gonna happen, I'm just gonna wait for the season to start. I'm gonna watch it, and then I know what happened.
Yes, that's the way it should be. I think those predictions are kind of pretentious fucks. And why do we always have to have episode analysis?
That's another horrible thing. Horrible thing. I mean, every episode, then all of a sudden they come down and have to analyze every episode, and because again, apparently they're the experts.
Top 10 what the fuck moments for every episode, even if there wasn't even 10 what the fuck moments, but yeah, they have just made some up.
I can't stand it. So this is going to be a torturous time until the season starts. That's what I say.
I totally agree. I don't like it. Welcome to our Borowski Brothers Game of Thrones Season 7 prediction video. So, I think the most important thing is who lives and who dies.
That's right. I think that is one of the predictions that we're going to talk today about is 2017 Season 7, who will survive and who's going to die. That's, of course, the most important. I mean, Game of Thrones has had the most brutal ways of death in TV history, and
we should be used to it.
Probably iconic, yeah? Isn't it? I would think it's an iconic thing, especially to Game of Thrones. The way dying. Nobody has looked forward to death so much ever since Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, who's gonna die? I mean, So, if we predict about who's gonna die, I think my first pick would be Cersei.
Some people say it's the main villain of the show, except the White Walkers, maybe. So do you really think they will kill her off in Season 7?
Yes.
I agree.
The reason why I think they will do it is simply because let's look at what happened, right? I mean, she pretty much signed her own death certificate, if you so will, with what she did in the last episode of Season 6. She pretty much
pissed everyone off there.
Tyrells, which could have potentially been the only worthwhile allies if it comes to it, even though of course they never liked her in the first place, don't get me wrong. But nevertheless, the granddaughter was queen, so they had good reasons to protect the place. But yeah,
so she has the old Tyrell lady against her. Dorne, because history.
Yeah, Dorne never was a part of the fold, I suppose. Not really.
The North, because of the show. And then you have Daenerys Targaryen coming.
That's right. So, she's pretty much fucked.
The only one who could be on her side are the Ironborn, with Euron Greyjoy.
They could, yes, but I think, from what we know, it's now the uncle is now in charge of some of it. I know that Theon and his sister took, half the fleet or something like this. They were able to get with them. So, however, we're not really sure exactly. I mean, Duncan seems to be someone who's really, really ambitious. Well, I mean, at the moment, he's probably going to try to connect with Daenerys and seeing how. I think he feels like she's gonna be queen or something like this. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, he wanted to give her the ships to make him king, but maybe if there is a sea battle and he gets out of it alive, he will then say, okay, let's try it with Cersei this time, because she is now queen and he has a chance to become king. Because there was always a king in King's Landing, so he can't marry Tommen. So maybe he sees this opportunity before or after the sea battle. I'm not sure when that will happen, because there will be a sea battle.
If a sea battle is going to happen, then I don't know how much he's going to have left.
He said, build me 1,000 ships.
Yeah. And I don't know how much...
all the trees, I want my
how many are going to be left from there. But no, but... question is, so Cersei is a good, pretty solid prediction. My prediction.
Yeah. And I think her story arc is over. I don't know what they will do with her in season 8.
I think it was a sort of an all-in now.
Yeah.
You know, like an all-in. She did what she felt she had to do, and she's basically all in now. There's pretty much nothing left.
Yeah.
No other moves left for her to do that I could see, if any.
She bought herself some time.
Yeah.
But there's nothing more.
But the rest of them will regroup. I mean, Tyrell's will be. I mean, the grandma is only left, so she's got no more heir or anyone that could take her place then afterwards. So I'm pretty sure it made her quite mad, actually.
Well. Yeah.
So, yeah. So she's one that's gotta go. The second, I believe, the second person that's gonna go is.
I see what's coming there.
Is Littlefinger.
I don't appreciate that.
He's got to go.
He's my favorite character.
Yeah, but he's gonna go.
He's probably gotta go.
That's my prediction.
I would like to see a twist, him killing Sansa. But might have been a start too much to kill off.
Yeah, I think they've lost a lot. I think they've lost pretty much 80% of their household. So, I mean, there's only the 2 girls left and the little boy, which, Bran. And I'm not sure what's gonna happen with Bran here. I mean, I'm not too sure about his storyline, but obviously he still has a part to play in the wars to come, as they say. But and of course, part of his being was to let the White Walkers in. He fucked that up really bad.
Fucked Hodor up.
Yeah, he did. He did hold the door. But Littlefinger will go, and I believe he will go as in, Sansa will kill him.
Because he wants to fuck them over, and she's cleverer.
Yeah, she's become clever. All this experience that she received made her wiser, smarter.
Builds up to that, yes.
Yeah, and of course the last move that he did with, I believe, the last move that he did with marrying her off to Ramsay. Even though he said he didn't know. I don't think she believes him. I think she thinks he exactly knew what he was planning, and she also knows that he's an ambitious man.
Yeah, and maybe at some point it will come out what he did to Ned Stark.
I believe that's exactly what she will find out. And
so you think she will kill him herself?
Yes, I believe so. I believe she'll kill herself.
Well, I believe,
or she will have him.
Kind of believe that too, but I hope you're wrong. I hope George Martin, from a book point of view, because you never had a chapter where you've been inside Littlefinger's head, that he writes a book chapter where you are in his head and see that maybe it's a bit of a turn that he becomes more of a good guy. Well, he is a bit of a good guy. He is a great character. A great character. I would like to see him win.
Yeah, maybe.
But you're probably right.
But I think these are the two major characters that I believe are going to die.
Yeah.
However, I think also there may be possible that more people will die, seeing how the whole Game of Thrones is coming towards an end, so more people have to die.
Mm-hmm.
So if we talk about less important people, who do you think will die?
I think Grey Worm will die.
Oh, I'd love him.
During the sea battle.
I'd love him to die. Yes.
Yeah, I hate him.
He's really annoying.
I don't know why we spend so much time with him.
I don't know why they even developed a love story.
Yeah, maybe that has a payoff later.
Maybe, but how? Why? I don't know. Maybe he rescues her and dies in the process. That's what we can all hope for.
Yeah, that's probably a good prediction. What's gonna happen?
Ideally, both will die, of course, but you just don't know. Yeah, that's one of those storylines I just don't care to follow.
Yeah. I think Sam will survive because he has to find an answer to the White Walkers.
Sam will survive. He's the book guy. He's the learned person, as they say. So yeah, he'll probably find a hint or something that will help them with dragon glass or something like this that can beat old Valyrian steel that can help them beat back the White Walkers. That'll be a tough war.
Yeah, and the baby has to have some purpose. Gilly's baby. I thought that he might has to leave the Citadel because of the baby. Because they think it's maybe his.
Well, I don't know exactly because I don't have any predictions for that. I mean, now that is just what could it be or what all that is. I mean, that's
we don't have to be that strict with prediction. We just talk about season 7.
I believe. I mean, the baby was owed to those White Walkers, and I think that they somehow know this baby was born, and they know it belongs to them, and
so it's
they're coming for it,
and that's why they start the whole.
I mean, I know it's a long stretch, but
that's what long stretch. Yes,
that's what I think that maybe
the start of
they're coming. Yeah, because I don't think. You gotta imagine it this way: they knew they can't pass the wall. The wall was magically infused. There was no chance for them to cross that wall.
Yes.
And I'm sure they've always been looking for a way to enter that. Might be. We don't know that really. But it feels like they're more insistent now to get to the south. And maybe that has something to do with the
stealing the baby.
With the baby, but maybe I'm just full of shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We will see. I don't think so. But what I do think is that Dorne will be wiped out, and Olenna. All be dead.
Yeah, but she had good tits. She had great tits, Olenna.
Let's see the old lady from the Tyrells.
Who?
Olenna Tyrell. She's not one of the Sand Snakes.
Yeah, the short-haired one, right?
No,
She has really great tits.
Yes, but Olenna is the grandmother of Marjorie.
No. No. That is,
anyway, I think they all will die.
No, Olenna doesn't have great tits.
There was a time, maybe. She was a Bond girl.
Yeah, but no, that's okay. All right. I'm just trying to get the picture out of my mind now.
But I hope that if one Sand Snake's wife, it's the one you mentioned.
Yeah, the one with the short hair. She's really,
she's good.
She's really hot. Yeah, I do like her.
The other ones are more annoying.
Yeah. But
and they killed off every good Dawn character. The captain.
To be honest, I was quite surprised. I thought more would come out of the captain. I mean, he was a captain. He was a personal guard of the
With his
king.
ex.
So I thought there's going to be a major battle or something. He might have died.
Sure.
A major battle, but nothing came. Nothing really came. So
But
that was quite disappointing.
I thought that in season 5 he would kill Bronn with his axe. Speaking of Bronn, what do you think happens to him? He's the wild card a bit. I'm not sure. He can die every episode.
I think he will. I really don't know, but I think he'll survive because he's smart.
Say so too.
He's smart.
Or killed by Brienne. That could also be. But if I have to choose, I will say... No, I'm going the other way. I say he dies.
I'm not sure whether he's going to be killed by Brienne. I think
No,
Brienne
Harry-
already had
Harry
her
wins.
major battle. So I think he'll survive because he's quite smart. He's a witty guy. I mean, he decided not to fight for Tyrion, but then he knew, okay, that's a fight I can't win.
Wise choice.
I think he'll survive.
I hope so.
Hands down, he'll survive.
But not sure.
He'll survive.
What we didn't talk about earlier when we talked about Cersei, how do you think she will die?
I would like to see her head chopped off
By who?
through a trial.
Another trial?
Yeah.
For what? Blowing up the whole citadel?
Well, there's a lot of reasons why she could be standing on trial, to be honest. But I think because she's done so much bad, she's done so much that it all that if she dies, she should have a death where all of this gets in a form of a trial. Because she still has got the mountain,
She still has the mountain, yes.
right? So maybe the mountain
But
has
the
to
fuck is
stand
got to go.
trial again,
Go.
You know?
Go.
and that way she's gonna die. Because she's done so much that there will be a trial, and everybody, she gets captured, and then there will be a trial. And
I don't see a trial
I think
happening at all.
probably it won't be, but that would be a great.
I still hope
way
that Jamie will do it.
Yeah,
But
the old love, painful killing your own love. As disgusting as it may sound.
Sibling.
Yeah.
I think it would be satisfying.
I mean, he's the Kingslayer, or
Yes, Kingslayer, and history, it rhymes, it repeats himself.
Yeah.
Now he becomes the Queenslayer.
Mm-hmm. I suppose he hasn't got that on his resume yet.
Yes.
He wants to
And
have
he has to fill the book
Mm-hmm.
of Knights or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I mean, Joffrey dissed him for not
Yes.
having a lot in it. So yeah, that's actually an interesting thing. I think probably chances are higher as well that that's gonna happen. Actually.
Yes.
Because you can see how he looks at her in the end, and he realizes probably what has happened and what she has turned out to be.
He looks disappointed. Yes. I hope we see that.
Because I think he knows now. She went completely mad. I mean,
Hopefully.
there's no point of return now for her. She's overstepped the boundaries. That's it. There's only one way out
Killed
of
my
this.
son. Oh, passively. Yeah.
There's only one way out of this, and poor Tommen. I mean, he was innocent, not very smart, but in love with his wife.
When I saw Tommen, sometimes I thought I want to have Joffrey back.
Well,
Because at least it's doing more harm to the kingdom than he did. But yeah.
he got into a difficult situation thanks to his mother. Again, Cersei done all this, I mean, he was really... I mean, at some point he probably came to realize he's got no say because nobody really cares for him. I mean, the Mountain wouldn't let him out of the room. The Septons would just do as they please.
Wouldn't let him talk to the
Yeah.
directly.
So I don't know what king of what he was, but you know, he had a difficult time there. But yeah, I think that to recapture all of this again, my predictions are Cersei will die and Littlefinger will die.
Yeah, I see Grey Worm die. Most of the Sand Snakes, if not all, dying. Olenna dying. Brienne of fucking Tarth. I don't see her making it through this season.
Okay.
There's still to be some Oathkeeper issue.
Alright, okay. Well, we'll see in season 7. Apparently 16th of July, I believe it is,
Yeah.
that it's gonna come out.
But we're not done yet. Don't stop my show.
Okay.
Motherfucker. We haven't talked about a few characters. Tyrion
Will survive.
will survive. Okay, let's have that.
Daenerys will survive.
Daenerys will survive. What about Cockless? Theon Greyjoy.
Theon Greyjoy, I never cared much for him, and I think he's.
Me neither.
I wouldn't mind him dying, but I think he'll survive.
Yes, me too. Maybe his sister will die.
Yeah,
That's
probably if
definitely
anybody,
would.
his sister will die, which he will feel really sad about, but he'll get over it.
The Hound.
The Hound! As of now, everybody still thinks he's dead. I mean, as of now, officially, he's.
Yeah.
Well, officially, he isn't dead. He was left for dead.
Yeah.
He was still alive when Arya left him.
Do you think he fights the Mountain?
Well, I think he survives. Well, that's the real thing that at the moment. I mean, we don't even know if he survives or not. I believe he's still alive.
Who? What?
The Hound.
The Hound is alive. We saw him last season.
Did we?
Yes, where he's with this in this village chopping wood.
Oh yeah, right. Well, yeah, what? Oh,
Did you even watch the show?
Yes, he's alive. Obviously, he's alive.
Ah.
Well, he's got vengeance to take on his brother. I mean, honestly, I have got to admit it. But what is season 7 going to turn out to be? A sibling killing thing?
Maybe that's the theme of the season. Yes.
Right? Hound versus Mountain, Cersei versus Jaime. What's going on here? So, you know, might as well.
Do you think that's gonna happen? I think.
But that's very likely.
Very likely.
He would get his revenge at least, even though I think the Hound's face looks considerably better than what the Mountain has turned out to be now.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe it's a mercy killing
Yeah.
then.
What would be the point of bringing him back if he doesn't have a significant part to play in the wars to come? Yeah, I think maybe that's the way to go. And another thing I want to talk about is can't remember right now. Varys
No, he will survive.
will survive probably if he doesn't play some mind games.
I think he will completely survive up until the last. He won't die He won't die in this show.
That would be nice to see actually. I can see that happen too.
He'll survive.
I wished we have a Littlefinger Varys head to head at the end.
Yeah. Right. So Cersei will die.
You're doing it again.
Cersei will die.
You will shut my
Little
show down.
Finger will die. Okay. And
what about Jorah the Andal?
well, he's gonna die anyways. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna turn into.
You think
stone.
he finds a cure?
No. I hope not.
Yeah, it would be pointless if he would, right?
Yeah,
There's-
we don't want anything to be cured.
There's
No
more
curing.
drama.
Yeah,
More drama.
no curing. He needs to be stone.
But he wouldn't die from that, would he?
He's just gonna continue living like a stone man.
Do you think we will see Gendry again?
Well, he's been out there on the boat for all this time. Meanwhile, you know, like in Breaking Bad. Meanwhile, at the safe house. Well, meanwhile, in a boat somewhere out in the ocean. I would hope so, because
he
would be the king. He would have the rightful place to be the king after Baratheon.
Yeah, but he's a bastard. I'm not sure if he has that right then.
He's a bastard, but he's the only blood relative left.
Yeah. But I think he has a certain set of skills.
In smithing, yes.
Yes.
So perhaps he'll
fortunate.
make these weapons to kill the White Walkers.
With the dragon glass.
With the dragon glass. Maybe he's the only one who can smith it up, you know? make it happen, make weapons.
Maybe Sam finds the way to make it in a book, and is the only one to execute it.
Yeah, he's the only one who can actually forge that steel.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be. Right,
Now
so
you can take the show if you want.
Cersei will die. Is what we agreed on. Littlefinger will die, even though
yes.
I'm saying this now. You don't want him to die, but he will die.
What about Arya?
She will survive. She will survive. Right. Let's try it again.
But I think maybe the faceless man will come back for her in season 8. We will see. But that's for this discussion for another video.
Yeah.
Please go on.
So, thank you guys for joining us. We know Cersei will die.
We know for sure.
Pretty much now. I mean, if you've seen season 6, she has.
There's nothing.
She's got
Otherwise,
no
we'll be the fools.
way left. Yeah, Littlefinger will die. Is my prediction. And a few the Sand Snakes will die.
Grey Worm.
We hope Grey Worm will die, and his girlfriend.
Then it makes also sense that the Mountain and Qyburn will die, right?
Yeah. And
Euron?
Perhaps, maybe,
perhaps.
or not.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure either.
Let us know what you guys think down in the comment section, and if you don't agree with something we said, we'd love to hear your opinion on this matter. And yeah, see you guys next time. Take care.